Everybody. Good morning. Welcome to Sip, Stitch, and Socialize. Morning, sis. I want to welcome all returning Fiber family members, new Fiber family members, Island Yarnies, Fiber friends. If it's your first time here, you like yarn, tutorials, knitting, crocheting, Tunisian, shenanigans, and all kinds of stuff, then click subscribe, the bell, and all, and hopefully you'll get notified when I upload.
Hopefully.
So, welcome to another Sip, Stitch, and Socialize. An hour where we just chit chat, share projects, what have you. There's no wheels or nothing like that. It's just a good time. Just come in and relax. I do have an FO, and I do have progress on the wheel choice from Sunday. Welcome in, sis.
Welcome.
Okay, Deb, appreciate it. She's just hanging out on the bow of the boat while she's working. I did finish. Let me get this. It's not blocked yet, but I finished my Winterberry hat.
Oh, nice. How'd you find it?
I have to, if I have to run sit, wait a minute. I'm just changing some things here.
Yeah.
I gotta put my volume up.
Just saying hello to Kendall. Don't mind Nightbot. He should be quiet.
Yeah, I'll have to shut Nightbot off in a second here. I'm gonna. But this is the Winterberry hat by Vitalana. I shared the pattern with a few people, and you can wear it this way. You can wear it kind of jaunty, you know, if you want it off the side. I am going to knit a flower to put onto it, same color, but I'm going to do that. So I finished that.
That's really nice.
Well, I had to sit shoveling snow for 2 days. I will just tell you, my body hurts right now. Thank you very much. And anybody who shall rename nameless in saying, there's so many days till Christmas. That means be quiet in French and Italian.
10 months.
So that was that. Now, y'all know that the wheel picked Sunday to work on the TCDDY or whatever her name is, T. Let's go. So that was this pattern here. Okay. Progress markers left in it.
Okay, bring yourself up.
Excuse me. And I finished. Goes this way. I finished the panel.
Oh, so that's finished. Nice.
That panel's finished.
How many panels?
But then 2, and then I pick up for the sleeves. Welcome in, Lacey. And then I started.
Welcome, Lacey.
The second panel. So sticking to my accountability, I did get that done. This was removed from the wheel. And I have to remove my Winterberry hat because I finished it.
Oh, so you remove things.
I put it back.
You would just remove it once it's completed.
I've got to put it back up. That's what I got to do. But I worked on that. So this Sunday, when we spin the wheel, it'll see what other project I can work on, because I just don't work on one project. I did get I'm just moving my mic's all the way over here, so I'm just moving stuff here. I was downstairs, had to send some emails off for teaching. So there we go. And I did move my webcam up to here, so we'll see how that works out.
Did you get all the papers corrected?
Huh? Yes, I got all my tests corrected, and I'm going to try to scan them in on the scanner I have. If not, I'm going to make a running trip to St. John tomorrow, scan them in, so I can get it in process and get their certificates. Sending out emails to the guy that wants 30 to 40 students. I said, okie dokie, I need to schedule 2 weeks ahead, because that's going to be a couple grand I got to outlay to get registrations. So, yeah. Anyways, I did print this pattern up.
Oh,
I am gonna,
from,
yeah, I am gonna try to make that.
She tested.
And
did you see on FB that she said she made one for Ginger?
No, I didn't see. I haven't actually. I got to check in on my I checked in real quick on Discord this morning, and I quickly looked at Facebook, but I was doing laundry, getting a shower.
I better like check myself, make sure that's who it was.
I did get this book came, and this is by Sixel Designs. But
can't see it.
Just hold on a second. I'm not ready to go solo. It is by Sixel's Design, and Winter's Nightmares that shows up in here sometimes is tests a lot for Sixel Designs. It's overlay,
Yes,
overlay, mosaic crochet. So I got this book.
Oh, I think you were mentioning that.
Yeah.
That you ordered it.
But it's just not that. It shows you how to do that. It shows you so much in this book. I just quickly looked through it, but it's got patterns and charts like to make fortune teller placemats. And a little pouch.
Oh, like a phone, for a phone.
Yeah. It's got zodiac design projects, and then it shows like this thing here.
Okay. Like a wall hanging.
Exactly. And a horoscope rack. And it's got a banner. Like if you had one to do for your family, you could do like everybody's zodiac. She shows you, there's a lot that she shows you. Cup cozies. She has all the charts for the zodiacs, both in what's called Guelph and the zodiac. So I found it quite interesting. Like here's Pisces. I got
the twin fish.
Yeah, the twin fish. My zodiac is at the top. Mine is number 1. It is. It's number 1.
Where's mine?
You're down a little ways.
I bet.
That's Aries. That's Aries, the Ram. I'm just doing this so I don't show the chart.
Yeah.
So she gives a lot of good information in the book and that. So I got that. She has another one coming out that is.
Oh yeah, Gracie. Gracie's given.
Yeah, they're here. Yeah. Yeah. Hello, fur baby. How about hello, fur pain in the butt? Because they last couple. I do love them, but I'll tell you, Sunday and Monday and Tuesday. Sunday, it snowed, and we shoveled, and we also broke down the custom 200-pound dining room table, and took it downstairs. I brought the smaller table up, put it in, and the dining room looks 100% better. And shoveled some more Monday, and some more, and then we shoveled yesterday. And I'm just tired of shoveling snow. I'm tired of shoveling snow. I don't want to see any more snow. We got 14 inches.
Is getting some more today.
We're supposed to get some tonight, but just a couple centimeters.
My friend, not email, but she texted me a little video. She said, "I'm done. I can't do no more." And they didn't close school, so she had to drive her son to school, and she said the roads are bad.
Yeah. They canceled school Monday and Tuesday. Our roads weren't bad. They were bad. And they were still, they didn't even start plowing out until Monday afternoon. It's just so bad. And then yesterday morning, our guy came and plowed the driveway, but I had to shovel out the pickup. I had to shovel out the car. Barb shoveled out the bus, her car. It was just, I'm done. So anybody that says so much till Christmas, throw the key away. Don't want to hear it.
Christmas doesn't mean winter.
Don't want to hear it.
No.
It just is a reminder of the white stuff. I'm being nice. It's a reminder of the white stuff. So, I did actually have, what the heck I do is there it is. I actually have some footage of the girls. I've got to do some golden moments that I need to put up onto the channel. I'm going to be putting a video out later today of the girls. Some footage of them. Good morning, Sharon. Welcome in.
Morning, Sharon.
Yes, exactly, Jeanette. I want an Australian Christmas. 50 degrees. Have fake,
That's way too much.
ew,
Way too
have fake snow. When I lived in Florida, I used to buy bagged snow and put it on the lawn. Then I go out and vacuum it up.
Ugh,
So what is everybody working on today? You know, how's the weather? How's your health? I want to thank everybody for the prayers for Marlene and Bruce.
yes,
I still haven't heard anything, but and
no,
I've been following it. I messaged her again this morning, just letting her know, thinking about her. And in my prayers, please. I'm worried, but they may have gone silent on social media for a while because I just think supposedly the news said everything is calming down. Welcome in, Arrow Lover, that everything is calming down.
you're welcome.
And I'm
Harold.
praying that it is.
Oh,
Okay, so
dear.
cool. But I do want to thank all of you guys that are sending prayers, positive thoughts, and everything for our fiber family member. You know, I love her. I love Bruce and Marlene. You know, they're great people. So, and it was I've been very upset. And then last night I got a text message from my sister that my sister Paula has emphysema and she's in stage 4. And she has decided that she wants to go to hospice because she doesn't want to deal with the pain anymore. And I asked my sister how, you know, and she says, no, she's nowhere near needing morphine or anything like that, but she's just given up. So, you know, my sister Paula hasn't had an easy life. She had just a lot of things. But I mean, I love her. She's my sister. I'm going to call her later today and talk to her. Welcome in, Jennifer. I'm going to call her later on and FaceTime with her.
Where is she in the
she's third.
number line?
It's me, Hannah, Paula. Paula's had a lot of health issues over the years, and she didn't lead the most good choices good choices in life. Okay.
Yeah.
But thank you, Zara. And you know, I am one that does not believe in this euthanasia for humans. I have trouble dealing with it for my fur babies, but I always put it into his hands, and it's his will. So, you know, I always thought it was the coward's way out, and they say, well, I don't want to be in pain and stuff like that. And I
hear it's not a good experience. It's like you're drowning. That's like,
yeah, see, I don't even know, but you know, so the last 24 hours I've gotten some rough news. And again, I'm extremely worried about Marlene and Bruce. They're supposed to be going to Victoria after this, not to where they're going to be moving to. And but I do appreciate, you know, I talked with Sis about it, if I should put something up, because I try to respect people's privacy, but you know, she's a fiber family member, and I mean, we all love her. Thank you, Sharon, and we all love her. So I just thought, I believe in the power of prayer and all of the positive, you know, thoughts and vibes put out into the universe. I believe in it. So hopefully I'll hear from her soon. And as soon as I do, I will let everybody know.
Yeah.
Lindsay is also having her church is praying too. So deep breath. But other than that, you know, exactly, Zara. You know, I finished that. I worked on the sweater for a little bit, and I did manage to put my dragon hat onto the needles. Thank you, Arrow Lover. The needles that I had got for it, but I think it's going to be too. It says, you know, they're 16-inch needles, but it's really tight, you know, to do my color work. So I'm just going to leave this here. I'm just going to leave this sit here for now and think about it.
It looks like it needs longer needles and doing like a magic loop, which I know you.
No, I do a magic loop. What I may do is go down to like, you know, a 22-inch needle, or a smaller needle where it's scrunched until I get, because once you get like some of that, like the ribbing and the hat done, then you can go back to those needles, because now you have room to work.
Yeah.
You know, but I just like I said, I was shoveling snow, but I've been living on Tylenol because I'm hurting. Sorry, I'm hurting. Exactly, Lacey. That's what it is. It was his will. Exactly. And I understand. Look, I've dealt with it. when I was nursing my own family members, I've had to deal with it. And all I can do is pray and his will be done and know that in the end, there's a better life waiting for them. That's my belief. I don't push my belief on anybody else. Everybody has their own beliefs. But I think in general, the majority of the world believes in this is just like a stepping stone to another life, whatever your beliefs may be. Again, we don't, I believe this is a very safe space for everybody, and everybody has their own beliefs, their own opinions. And that's what I like to leave it at. But I've never made a bones about it, about my faith. It's got me through a lot. I'm only here because of my faith. When I lost my son, I'm telling you, the pain, I can't describe the pain. And I almost did something stupid, but my 2 fur babies kept me going. I know, Lacey, I know. And again, I judge no one. Everybody has their own beliefs. I judge no one. But that's my opinion. And
and people go through things differently.
Yes, everybody grieves differently. They handle pain, they handle life differently. And in this community, we support each other regardless of the decisions we make.
Yes.
And that's why I love all of the Fiber family, because everybody is supportive of everybody, even if you have differences of opinions and things. That's the beauty of it. I don't even wish it on my enemies, Jennifer. But anyways, we're here to talk about good stuff. Good stuff. I'm drinking coffee this morning. I need it. And Lacey, I have sending hugs to you, sweetie, and I'll keep you in my prayers. I've got a prayer list really long, but every night before I go to bed, when I'm saying my prayers, I do put out a special request to please watch over my Fiber family and to give them peace and to give them health and to whatever they're going through, give them some kind of, hope, guidance, relief, whatever. You guys are always in my prayers. Always. Yeah. Exactly, Jeanette. Yeah. So you guys are always in my prayers.
Jeanette, you had a doctor's appointment to get results. How was that? I hope it was good news.
Yes. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you. And again, and that's I don't know but I believe in miracles. I really do.
Oh, totally.
I believe in miracles because I witnessed it when I was nursing. There were times that job, as much as I loved that job, there were times that made me question things. And in the end, I just had to just face because I saw, why does this person have to suffer and this welcome in crafty and this person didn't. But anyways, we're here to talk about good things. Fiber. You guys be really happy and proud of me. I've been getting all these sales emails. And I have not bought one skein of yarn. Not one. Not haven't ordered. I look, drool, and I delete. And believe me, I started putting stuff in the cart. I thought, what are you doing? No, delete. So I haven't bought any yarn.
I wish you were on other social media so we could chit chat. This is the only time we get the
sales. Yarnspiration sent me an email this morning, and I downloaded quite a few of the free patterns. It was a pattern. Terry.
Yeah, I've been getting free pattern things, and I'll save those.
Yep. Oh, I just flashed over. Snow this afternoon. Patterns that I downloaded. Up. No, up.
Tomorrow, +4. The rain, a little bit of rain tomorrow. Okay. Rain is good. It helps get rid of the snow. It makes it pretty yucky, but yeah, tonight we're supposed to get like 5 centimeters.
I downloaded this pattern. These are all granny square patterns.
That looks like the
Okay.
campfire cardigan.
It's just called Love My Crochet Hexy Colorful Pullover. I got that one. Now this was something like my hexie card I did, but I mean, I'm just, and this is just for guidance. I did that one, and then this one. They should really block their stuff when they're done before they take pictures.
Yeah, you can totally tell it's not blocked.
And the last one I got, I thought, what a stash buster this could be. Scrap Pack Project.
Oh yeah.
Welcome in, DC. So they were just some free. They were just some free patterns that Yarn Inspiration sent. Yarn Inspirations have a 60% off. MaryMaxim.ca has Bag of Days tonal hues for $6.47, and they've got a bunch of other stuff that's, you know, like they had some yarn that I like to use. That Touch Alpaca that I did this hat in. No, I did this one in Lion Brands. Okay, that was Lion Brands Touch of Alpaca. Mary Maxim has Alpaca, and they had that on sale, and a bunch of stuff. And I got one from Knit Picks, and I got one from Lion Brand and Premier and Hirschner's. Delete. So yeah, so I wasn't tempted.
I don't even look.
So I wasn't tempted because one, the budget, it's not in the budget. Two, I don't need it. The only time I'd order is if I run out of yarn for a project. That's it. I'm trying to use my stash, and we're doing the yarn swap and everything. So the one thing that I ordered at the beginning of January finally shipped, but that's part of my Happy Mail Advent. So it's on its way. Finally. So, I mean, free patterns, yeah.
Happy Mail Advent, what, for me?
Well, who's my partner?
Yeah, I told you, no buying stuff.
I didn't buy stuff. I bought something that goes a project that I have in mind.
It's considered stuff. But I need your opinion on my sweater.
Let me see. I'm gonna bring you up.
I need to push this chair back. My wonderful hubby brought up an extra chair, well, a different chair for me to use up here to see if it's more comfortable, and it seems to be, but it's bigger also. Okay, so I'm like over halfway through the 7th repeat. And I was thinking about, to get the 45 inches that they're calling for, I'm thinking I need another round. But right now, it's to there. So if I do another, like if you see between this one and this one, that's a repeat, which is like around 4 inches. I'm around halfway, well, over halfway through the 7th repeat. And then I have the sleeves. I don't know how long the sleeves are. So I'm wondering if I should just finish this round, like this repeat, and then it's plus 11 rows after the repeat to finish it off. And then you do the sleeves, which I'm not sure how long they are. So I'm wondering, should I just finish this one off, do the 11 rows, and then do the sleeves?
Put a lifeline in after the 7th repeat, do your 11, and then try it on again. Because you don't like anything tight. You like your stuff loose and comfortable.
Well, I don't want it down to here. That's the thing.
Okay, how many rows are in the sleeves?
I don't know. I have to look in it. I left that downstairs.
Because calculate that in, plus 11 rows. Take your tape measure. You know about how many rows is, and then measure, and it'll give you an approximate idea where the sleeves will be. Well, the sleeves will end up. That'll give you a better idea of if you need to do an 8th repeat.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to do, because that will like bring it down to like around here.
So probably finish the 7th, do the 11, put a lifeline in, measure for the sleeves.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That's what I would do.
Yeah. But yeah. I'm liking it. I want to get this done so I can get something else on my needles.
Just put it
But
on the
I
needles.
also, pardon?
Just put it on the needles.
No, because you know what happens? This gets made and that goes aside.
That's okay,
And
but they're
then
little they're little
this
projects.
gets made and that goes aside.
But yeah, but they're just little projects. You're getting that. At least you're getting. See, the reason I like various projects in various, crafts, whether it's Tunisian, and I'm looking at a Tunisian project, but something small, mosaic. I want to do a mosaic crochet. I've done mosaic knit. I want to do a mosaic crochet so I can show that. We can talk about it. Because I'm scheduling a members only live for March. Excuse me. And we're going to talk about the year of the mosaic and stuff. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I have heartburn terribly this morning. I think it's just a Tylenol on an empty stomach.
Jeanette,
But
yeah, I know. Stuff and something is
I have
totally
been very, very good. I've been very good. I've been very good. Don't forget, Sunday is the big day. We're going to be spinning all the wheels.
spins. You're going to get dizzy.
Yeah, well, I was born dizzy. But, I just I've been looking at like small projects like these, and I have it sitting right here in my bowl, these ballerina bun covers, doing a bunch of stuff and try to get ready for some fall craft show. And take some soap sacks, get some little bars of soap, put in it, and I don't know how to price anything, but scrunchies I make, and stuff like that, and just do a craft show for like little give stocking stuffer gifts and stuff. Throw some hats off the Addy there, maybe some cowls, because those are quick. When I make something for somebody, that I do by hand. The Addies and my Addy and Centros that I have are all for. In my Prim Midi, I've got 3 knitting machines, are all for, bulk, donations and stuff like that. And I want to mess around with my I-cord machine too, because I've been seeing I think taking some of my acrylic and putting it into the I-cord using my big crochet hooks or knitting needles, both, and doing projects that, making my own jumbo 7 yarn basically. And that's another way to use up stash. Like I've got a bag of yarn. This here is what I have. That's all my bulky yarn. That's all I've got left for bulky 5. This one here.
No, you don't. You have that stuff I gave you.
That's for amigurumi. That's Amy's. But this one here, this won't be. This is for a top. I bought this. This is that puzzle.
Can't really see it though. Can you guys see that? It's so tall.
Yeah, you can see it. It's puzzle. But the rest of it I have is like toy box, and I've done some hats with the toy box. I've knitted up with cables, but most of what I have in here, there's not a whole lot. I have that. I have one thing of this left, and I might do a pillow or something with it too. And I have some.
I still got some of that in the.
And
oh,
this I have here. This I think I'm going to make. I did a Lindsay pattern that was very, very difficult. Arctic climbs that had, because again, it had.
We got somebody shoveling some snow.
Oh, yeehaw. Oh, mine's all done. I'm done. I can't do no more.
Oh, and it's heavy.
Yeah, well, ours is light, but underneath was wet. So I still have some on the deck to do, because the girls discovered, because Barb was out doing the deck while I was running something down to, I had to go pay for our, all the rock we had brought in. They finally decided to bill us. They're wonderful people. And Barb went out with the electric shovel. I don't use the electric shovel. I use elbow grease.
A real one?
No, a real shovel. And, she didn't get, it's all across, because we both were just wrecked yesterday. The girls discovered they stepped up onto the pile of snow, and they were up on the gate looking at the pool. So I've got to get that cleaned off before they try to jump over the gate and into the pool.
It's like,
okay, Nisi, thank you. Be careful, be careful.
That's what, like, right there. the car just fits through. And then that there was like that there's like where my bumper was of my car. And then that was on top of it.
Wow. Yeah. So, but I mean, again, I'm trying to I'm really trying to address the stash, get it to a manageable thing. I will be using my bougie yarn and making, whether it's for me or a gift for somebody that's knit worthy to use my bougie yarn on. I am working on a pattern now for, I'm I'm doing a pattern every month or so of Lindsay's. I told you I did it in a video, the debacle, the last part of the drop stitch, I have to frog back all the way to joining in the round on my Milady Admiral mitt because I screwed up. And with beads and cables and drop stitches, you cannot screw up. So I've got to frog back, which means taking out cables, taking off beads and following the pattern. So I've got to do that. So then I can finish that last tutorial.
Yeah. Following patterns are usually a good thing.
Yep. And then I want to film Boss Cage, that cowl that I showed you. Well, she has an infinity scarf where you can make your size. It had a unique beginning of a provisional cast on, but you knit a few rows, and that is for the special grafting that you do in it. It's got cables on the edge and basic yarn over lathe. So I'm just going to show the techniques, not the pattern, because it is a paid for pattern. And also, I got a message from Lindsay. Somebody had won a Lindsay pattern. They emailed me back and forth what they wanted in that, and the code wasn't working in Ravelry for the patterns. And I let Lindsay know, and she refunded because I had bought a couple of patterns, and she refunded me some of the money on those. And she's trying to get it straightened out with Ravelry for the Gracie and Kiva. And I'll put them again in the description box. I'll put those codes because Gracie and Kiva is 20% off. Yarny Yayas is 10% off. So, and that's for the entire year for Lindsay's patterns. So, and I have a binder. I have bought a lot of Lindsay's patterns, plus her two books. So I'm trying to pick small projects, but I will tell you, doing this pattern for the Winterberry hat, I wish she would have just said brioche instead of going all this here, because it was brioche. This on the hat. I've got my ball winder right there, so it's kind of hard to reach over top of it.
Is that felted? Is that a felted head?
No, it's material. Yeah, I got this last year or the year before because it's more realistic. A head size.
Styrofoam ones?
I have one. I got those were from Temu, and they're just cheap. But this here,
I got Michael.
This section on the hat, this right here, that's brioche. And I think, welcome in, CPL Crochet Puppy. Welcome in. First time I've seen you here, my dear. Welcome in.
Welcome in.
I just put my hand on. There we go.
Gilligan.
There's a bunch of ways you can wear this hat. I made the teenage small adult, and it's still, because this was held double. This is a double brim that you fold over and pick up. And then you cut off, once you get to the setup row, you drop the second yarn, cut it off. And this is all done in single. But it was a really easy cable. It was a 3/3 cable. It was on row 4. I did forget one. Thank you, Jeanette. Actually, you have to be subbed to come in because I have a subscriber only chats now. Because YouTube's been doing some crazy stuff. But I really think I can cast on the sideways shawl, the brioche shawl that Lindsay designed. Okay, crazy. She was the crazy poppy lady. I remember you. Oh my gosh, I've watched you for years.
CPL. Okay.
Okay, well, welcome in, Miss Crochet Puppy. Yeah, please don't forget the thummies. It does help. It keeps.
I put mine in there.
Yeah, the thummies help, and if you want to share a video, like if you want to share out the Sip Stitch and Socialize, I'm working on thumbnails and stuff because Mr. Priest said the thumbnail grabbed him, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make things better. But on the Gemini that I have, I only use it for creating like these thumbnails and stuff. I don't use it for creating content. Actually, YouTube is on a big demonetization purge for people that are using a lot of AI in their content. Not for thumbnails and stuff, but they're actually using AI produced content. No, we keep it real here. We keep it real. So I'm trying. But I have the free version. And it only lets me do 10 changes or thumbnails. Then when you're doing it, it's like, okay, do this, do this, do this. Like I've been working on one for my members. And I still have to learn how to do a members only live. I think I have to send the link out. I don't know. I got to work on that. But so sometime in March, we're going to have a members only live. It'll only be for members. But anyways, I was squirrel. I'm going to try to cast back on, but I think I'm going to change my yarn. I'm going to look through my yarn and change because it's in a worsted weight. And I picked out white and like a variegated Mary Maxim value teal. I don't know. I may change it, but I think I'm ready to try that brioche again. And then I can, I think once I accomplish that, then the shoulder seam that I was been practiced trying to get may come easier. I put the brioche aside several times. And sometimes that's what you have to do when you're trying to learn something new, because I don't want to get to the point where I'm not doing this. I'm not trying this, because the brioche is really easy. But
not when that lady was describing it at the festival.
But see, brioche is easy because all brioche really is a yarn over, and you knit or purl that together with your stitch. It doesn't count as a stitch, and it gives you looks like fisherman's rib. But brioche is really pretty. So I've done a brioche hat, side brioche hat. I've done this here's been brioche. So I think I'm ready to try that my shawl again. Put on again. It's not, and it'll be added to the wheel. I'll cast it on and I'll begin it. But I am making sure I am using lifelines, and I am also using notes and progress keepers and little stuff like that. But I plan on trying to do a couple rows on my fisherman's sweater and stuff too. But I am working on that tease pattern, and I should have that other panel done by Sunday, maybe by the time. I got something in my eye. I trimmed my bangs this morning because they were in my eyes.
If you look down and you blink really, really fast, it waters your eye, and that helps.
Yeah, a lot of it's my eyelashes. My eyelashes sometimes. You ever notice as you get older, your body does weird things?
Oh, yes.
But I also this pattern here. This is like a small pattern I cast on and work on.
What are you using for that? What yarn?
I don't know what it's. I don't know what it's. See, I have a whole thing of see, I really don't. I don't go by just a pattern. Even if the ornament comes out bigger, I have a whole that jar I showed you, a plastic container that has balls of leftovers.
Mm-hmm.
Just a small project to kind of use that up because I hate throwing yarn away.
I think Zara, I believe, was saying it uses thread. Is that what that uses thread, correct? Yeah.
4-ply.
Yeah, she said use thread. 2mm needles. So it's
size 3, US 3 needles. 3.
She uses
4-ply.
2mm.
It has 4-ply. Yeah, it has 4-ply and 8-ply. Okay, it says here you can using 4-ply and 8-ply.
So Zara, would you be able to use that that yarn that we made Amy out of?
Yeah, fingering and DK. You can use fingering and DK.
Yeah, because that's a DK. It's a 3-weight.
So that they're up because stuff like this through the year making for Christmas. Like I gifted a lot of ornaments out to people that I had made. I just made like a whole bunch of granny stitch stockings and stuff like that, and little. Okay, Sharon, you have a good day, dear.
Okay.
Blessings. Something small like that is nice because you get it accomplished, and you feel like you're making headway. Just like when I finish a big whip that's been on the needles for a year or longer, and I finish it, it's like, it's an accomplishment. But I just cannot work on just one project. I just can't do it. I've got to do Monday's triangle for the cow, for the pick and mix cow with Ladybird. I was too busy shoveling snow to even come in and attend the live.
You were shoveling snow during the storm?
Yep, trying to keep ahead of it.
See, it was so darn windy
that's why we were trying to. It drifted clear up my craft room window. It was about a 6-foot drift blocking out the light in my window. It just blew off. Like that was the break. The windbreak was my window. It all just blew right into that corner.
Yeah, it's like I forget what year it was. I think it was 2015. We had a lot of snow that you couldn't see outside.
It was 2014 and 15 were bad.
Floor, you couldn't see them because the overhang we have, like one of the windows is because it's almost like a salt box with a punch out in the middle.
Yeah,
and the overhang, like the mounds of snow, you couldn't see out of those windows that were on the overhang.
I think this would make that star ornament. I'm ripping this out here. I would use some of this. It's mohair. I'd use some of this. I'm still ripping this out.
Oh, wouldn't that be a bit fuzzy for that?
Doesn't matter. Fuzzy star. Yeah, wouldn't hurt it. It's easier. I find it easier knitting with fuzzy yarn than crocheting with it.
See, I think this is the only, no, I tried that mohair before, I think.
Yeah.
But like with this here, like I brushed her to make her look more fuzzy.
Yeah.
Because when that part's not done, so it's not as fuzzy as the other side.
Yeah.
Because the fuzziness goes away.
I have to sew the little magnets to her hand. She wants to hold Boo Boo, but I'm also going to make looking at like a baby carry or a tote to stick the bunny in. That's something I can add to it. And I've got to make an emotional support chicken for somebody. Yeah, that's cute.
I love her.
And see, mine's a lot bigger.
Well, yeah, you used bigger needles.
3 millimeter.
I used the bigger needles than what they called for also. But I think Zara, what size you're using? 3 millimeter, I believe, isn't it, Zara?
Yeah, Zara used 3 millimeter, is using 3 millimeter.
And you used
3 millimeter.
I thought you used 3.25.
I'd have to. I think it's 3 or 3.5.
I used 2.75. But I would
because if you see the size in my bunny, my Boo Boo bunny to Amy, or Amelia. Amy, no, mine's Amy.
Yours is Amy.
Amelia is up there with Annabelle.
This is Penelope and Pookie Bear. And then we just need to get Zara's whenever you're ready.
So
yeah, I think you must have used the largest needles.
3.5. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I did use the Red Heart brushed.
Yeah,
so take your time, Zara.
What I did.
Zara, look, this in my world, there's no pressure. That's why I don't test anymore. I don't like pressure.
Oh yeah, no. You do it in your own time.
Now, Poppy Lady used a DK 3/8 and a 2.5 millimeter hook. Those when I'm doing crocheted amigurumi, I usually use a 4 millimeter.
Yes.
And but on that was a knitted amigurumi, because I've got a book with some knitted amigurumi in it too. Sis gifted me that book there. But that was my first knitted amigurumi.
Oh, yeah.
But I like amigurumi.
Yeah. And then that's the one that that's the one that you sent me for February.
I'll tell you what I've really been looking at, and really because I've been watching a show on YouTube, is the Highland cow. I just think they are absolutely adorable.
I wonder if I have one. I don't know if I have. I got blah 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 blah. I'm going to have to look to see if I have one. Yeah, see here they're asking for the alligator, and it's probably for all of them. That they say 3.25 millimeter.
See, I have this one here. This is crocheted, but I've seen a knitted Highland cow. This is the book.
You've seen a knitted one?
Yes. See if I can find them in here. It utilizes the loop stitch.
Yeah, so they use DK yarn for here. But I think those needles would be too big. Because you'd want your stitches to be tight.
Here's the Highland cow.
But that doesn't look like the one that you would
no,
like those other ones with like the hair coming down and they're adorable. Yeah.
It's very possible that book will be gifted to somebody. I do have several. I have my Mythical Creatures one, which is my go-to for crochet amigurumi. Let me see if I can find it. Might have it on my list here. How many people in the chat? How many of you guys do knitted or crocheted amigurumi?
Zara does. I have to do my next amigurumi has to be a crocheted one. Do you knit at all, CPL?
Like there's one knitted Highland cow.
Yeah, that's adorable.
So
I like the ones that will actually stand, like those deer that I made you.
Yes.
With clay. I like being able to do that. Yeah, too much hair on that one.
Yeah.
You just want it all over the eyes. Which do you like one better than the other, Jeanette? Oh, and Lacey, you should try the knitted ones. They're a lot faster for sure. You just have to, when you're stuffing them, you can't overstuff them because the material is too stretchy.
That's crochet.
Yeah, that's a cute one. But is that a real one?
Oh yeah, I'm on Etsy. It's on Etsy.
Yes, but you have those fake ones on Etsy too. On all of them, you can tell by the snout. If you look at the snout really good, if it's too even or whatever, I can't see that. You have to like, what the heck is that? Is that his eyes or his snout? Yeah, I can't really see it too well.
But so I mean, just go do some research on it.
Send me the picture.
I think I lost it.
See, I like them both. They both have like do different things. Or like the crocheted ones, I love the looks of my crocheted ones. They're all downstairs, so I can't show any of them. But
I can show.
the crocheted ones are really hard on my hands, and I have arthritis. The knitted ones are come on, big. Oh, that's a knitted one.
Yep. Here's
Oh,
Valeria.
okay.
This is Valeria. These are Sis made all these. That's Valeria. This is Amelia.
She has one of the bigger
This is Annabelle. And this is my Tigger.
Oh, you've got
boing, 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 boing. That's my Tigger.
And Sebastian. Is it Sebastian?
Yeah, I didn't have enough room in my hands to do it all. So I've got to put everybody back up on their shelf.
And I made her a sled with 2 deer.
That's in a special box.
Yeah. And I made her an Enterprise. The only one I ever did in cotton.
And this is Sebastian. And Darlene designed the hat.
Because he's a seagull. He needs a sou'wester.
He's sitting there with Lucky. So I mean, and I've done 2 Krakens from the
yeah, I have a few of those books, but Tigger I had to buy, and I think Sebastian was a free pattern, and Olaf was another one that I bought. Welcome, me Maudie. And she'll have another one coming up. Do you have a favorite one? That's like saying which child is your favorite, I guess. Where'd you go?
I'm just getting look at some book here for saying.
How is the weather where everybody is here? It is beautiful and sunny. You just don't want to go up because all of the sun shining on the snow would blind you. There's on I think it's Etsy. There's like an ebook or something that you get all the characters.
Morning, Di. Welcome in, me ma.
And they're vintage. They're vintage patterns. But yeah, they have Pooh Bear, they have Tigger, although the Tigger in that is a bit different.
Yeah, somebody won that pattern. I had the whole set. And
I died.
I ordered a bunch of books last year from Book Outlet. They really did discounts. And I got this one here I kept. The other ones I gave away. This is Cute and Cuddly Animals from Around the World. Cute. And this is...
Can't really see them, though.
I made the octopus.
Yeah, I was going to say you made the octopus.
Oh. There's a snail, an elephant, a parrot, a pig, a lion, the octopus, a cow, and a kangaroo.
What's that first one up in the top corner next to the pig?
I think it's a raccoon. It's got a penguin in it. It's got Sly the snake, a squirrel, raccoon, snail, cow, sheep, pig, horse, penguin, octopus, dolphin, lion, giraffe, hippo, elephant, macaw, kangaroo, panda, and a koala.
Yeah, these are the books.
Wait a minute.
I got those from? Like I have a few of these ones.
Zumigurumi. Welcome in, Gail. Perp. Welcome in. Good morning. Good afternoon.
And I got like that one. I'd like to make him. I'd like to make them all. Oh, actually, none of these are the ones I made. You are not from these books. I'd like to get the whole collection. Look at the pretty horse. Look, would you like that guy?
There's a Highland cow on there.
Oh my goodness, there is a Highland cow on here. Holy moly.
And this is this book here, Crochet Creatures by Megan Lapp.
Yeah, we
That's
both
cute.
have that one. Yeah, I have
I've done
lot of amigurumi books.
Yeah.
You know what got me into wanting to do amigurumi? On FB, you would see these little commercials or whatever of these little, they're like dolls, but you could tell that they were knitted for children. You could
Okay, yeah.
I forget what they were called or whatever.
Fiber Friends, Wildflower Wool, and the Fiber Friends did a year. They did a challenge monthly. They were doing them dolls. They were knitted.
Yeah, and they like had lanky hands and that, and they were all pretty much generic in the way they looked, but they were cute. And I said, I wonder if I could make things like that. And then I saw these. I ended up buying the Star Wars kit, and I got the my very first one was my little Yoda. I did not use any of their yarn that they sent.
And the other one, this was the first amigurumi book I bought. I've done 2 of these. The Kraken.
Yep. One of them's downstairs.
But I did them with the fancy puff stitch or bobble stitch tentacles. But I started, and I have to go back to it because my goal was to make this right here, and it's marked because I actually started it. Is that dragon right there?
I like them in the orange, like the phoenix.
There's a phoenix in there too. I did start it, but I with this pattern, you have no idea. I think there's like, I don't know, 16, 17 pieces. I mean, I had little pieces like this. They're all labeled. So I ripped it apart and I put it aside because I didn't like how my body came out. And I wanted to change my
bits that I need to. Hi, Gail. Hi, Perp.
And something I have to put on my needles because the 8th and final season of one of my favorite miniseries ever, Outlander. I've made some of these. I've showed some of the projects I made, the cabled wrist warmers. And I made a couple of the cowls from here, the Brianna cowl and that. I've done that, and I've gifted a few of them. But you know, they've got some color work in here. Here's a pair of socks. So I got this book because I absolutely love the series. I'm going to start watching it from the beginning so I can be ready for the 8th and final season.
Their final season coming. Wow.
Yeah, the final season's coming out. Last season. I love the show. Oh. We're gonna go a little longer today. I'm gonna go till 11:30, because we're all chatting and stuff, and it's working out well. Barb's not here. She had to take the kids. The kids went to the skating rink on the mainland. But then I've got to switch over to accountant mode and get done and start taxes because I have to go down Island. But I also this afternoon I'm gonna be working on putting up the Golden Moments video with girls out in the snow. I tried to get them where they went out and then all of a sudden they were going to do their business. I'm trying not to show that
Yeah.
But it shows them in the snow, and it shows some of the snow around here. I actually had set and today my strap that holds it to my chest will be here today, that I'll be able to hook it right to my chest. The other thing is I've got to learn to quit hitting the wrong button and putting it in slow mode. I'm working on it.
And make sure the sound is working.
Yep. Well, I have mics for it, actually. Oh, hold on. Oh, I just heard from Marlene. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. I got a message from Marlene. Right back.
That is good to hear from her. It's it's scary when you know that you have a friend that's in a not so good area at the moment. She's in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, where the people are not being very nice. But yeah, I know I have a few kits that I would like to get done also, like snowmen. I love snowmen. I got them from, I think it was like probably Mary Maxim or whatever. But yeah, I don't really care for using, when you buy a kit, I usually just want it for the pattern, not the yarn. Like this was, we got this here one at the Fiber Festival, as you know, the yarn, not the pattern. It was the only kit that I know of that they sell you the yarn without the pattern. But luckily, she did end up giving me the pattern for free.
Okay. Let me
Yeah,
go
what you
here.
gonna say?
I'm going to read the message. It says, hello, quick message. They have no internet, so she's on her data. They're safe.
Oh.
They were able to go out and walk and do a little shopping yesterday. The schools are back on today. So I just told her to keep me updated, let me know when she leaves. So
Well, yes.
they're safe. That is, I got goosebumps. They're safe. That is been on my mind. So Marlene, and I told her everybody's been praying for her, and I told her I'll be glad when she's out of there, whether she's headed to Doketown or to Brandon. I don't care. I just want her out of there. Poppy Lady, I've seen that when people review those kits, and the Woobles kit. Who the heck is going to pay $25 or $30 for a Woobles kit? You know, I want to do that.
Yarn is weird. Like I did buy a kit because a friend of mine in New York wants to try amigurumi.
I'm going to go fill my coffee cup. I'll be right
That's
back.
the one that she wanted, and the kit is downstairs. I should bring some of the stuff up here because this is where I've been doing all my stuff. So she wanted the specific one that she bought, and I want to teach her how to do amigurumi because she doesn't knit or crochet at all. I think her grandmother or somebody taught her ages ago, but she doesn't know how to do it really because it's been so long. And amigurumi is like totally different anyway. But I bought the same kit that she got. And yeah, I paid, I think, like $30. And the yarn, I don't really care for the feel of the yarn that they send you. But yeah, I did. But yeah, I don't understand because I don't know what you're paying for. Oh, really, Perp? Oh, I hope you share pictures and all that fun stuff. Oh, morning, Gloria.
Okay.
Are you having trouble with the chat box? Oh, sorry to hear that, Jeanette. Yeah, downstairs, and I'm not running downstairs to get it because that would like kind of hurt.
I've done the 2 kits that we got at PEI. I've done my.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I want to try and find these.
Yeah. Got that here.
And my emotional support chicken.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
perp! You have to share. You have to share some pictures.
Are you going to buy like we did?
That's nothing about my credit cards are still
They're
yelling at me.
mine.
Yeah, I want to find the mini sock blocker keychains and make some of those for gifts.
Yeah, I think
'Cause
you mentioned that to Dawn.
Yeah,
Oh, and
well,
yes, in a couple of days, Dawn will be going.
she's going in for surgery, and she's been hurting a lot. Dawn's got health issues, that physically she is on maintenance meds, and she has not been allowed to have anything. And right now, she is in a lot of pain because she has her surgery. She had to come off everything.
Perps in the UK.
Oh, I'll tell you what. Even if it's just, I went to my first one last summer. Went to a 1-day event with Kathy, and then we had, of course, had PEI. Yeah, Friday's her surgery. Everybody keep her in your thoughts, please. Please
Yeah.
keep her in your thoughts and prayers. And if you go just for the 1 day to experience it, it's a lot of fun. A little overwhelming. PEI was overwhelming, and I forget.
Oh,
Bailey had a live day before yesterday. I went on actually her panel for a little bit, and she had wanted to go to PEI so bad, but she made a choice. She got her car repaired.
yeah.
But Sis and I had seen the advertisements for PEI next year, and the price has doubled.
But I think your room is in that price, isn't it?
It was just ridiculous, the cost.
I don't think it's in the hotel this year. I liked it being in the hotel.
Yeah, it was very convenient.
Very convenient.
It was very convenient.
Although I don't know if I'd ever eat at that restaurant again.
No, I think we have some local fiber festivals. I mean, there's one coming up. In fact, Tanya from Nerdy Knitting had said, "Oh man, come on out to Toronto." Anyways, they were having a fiber festival. She says, "Oh, you got to come out." I said, "Man, that's like 15, 16-hour drive for me."
Yes, that's a long drive to go to a fiber festival.
But we do have ones local. And
yeah, I think there's some in Cole Harbor sometimes.
And the thing is, a lot like Briggs and Little, not Briggs and Little, Cricket Cove had a knit night. Go to a local knit night. Go to your local yarn shop. I'm lucky. It's only a couple hours from me. The Briggs and Little woolen mills, which I have to go up because Leah said that I could come up and she would give me a tour and I could film for the channel when they ramp back up. But then again, I got busy. I was working and stuff because I actually have to take time off to go do that. But now with my future looking like it's going to be more of my choice of when I work. Again, with that comes a change in financial status. But I'd really be interested to see how the wool is processed. And again, too, because it's grown, processed, spun, colored, dyed, all that right here in New Brunswick. Okay, Zara. It will be here till about 11:30, Zara. I'm going to start closing up about 25 after. Then I can take care of I changed my hat, put my accountant hat on.
Mm-hmm. You wear a lot of different hats.
Oh well. Keeps me young, keeps my mind going. I even trimmed my hair today.
Mm-hmm.
It was getting too bad.
To the sides.
No, I get a headache. Stocking. That's why I wear my braids down this way, because I get a headache. My braid used to be 3 times thicker than this. My hair was a lot thicker. It's still fairly thick. Okay, let me see. I just got.
Yeah, she had some work done in her house. It's probably what she has to clean up.
Yeah, and Karen, the yarn addict, if you guys remember, is coming back. She's trying to she wants to get her YouTube channel going back up. I saw a post.
Yeah, she's been busy. I saw that on Facebook.
Yeah, so look, what says, well, we missed you. It's nice when you see people come back. Like Bailey's been gone a while, and Karen's been gone a while.
They had some work done to their house too, I think.
Everybody, yeah.
She commented on my Penelope on FB. I think I
So,
posted it on her page also.
so Bailey's going to be having on Mondays, she has a crochet. And then the following week on a Friday, she has a faith-based live, and it just alternates. So, and she's been teaching crochet to a homeless shelter, trying to, yeah. So she's really had a lot of fun doing that with people, teaching, which is paying it forward and, keeping the
It gives her
craft
something
alive.
to do. Get out of the house.
Well, she's waiting for a bigger apartment. She's in like basically a studio, a bachelor's apartment, you know.
I don't know what I would do if we actually downsized. It's like, what would I do with this?
You would have to have actually a she shed brought in.
I've seen some of those. Those are beautiful. But why would you want to leave one?
The quality shed that did our shed that we got last summer, does some beautiful, and they're doing cabins now, and their prices are great, and they deliver. I'm just looking. Yeah. So just remember, keep Dawn in your prayers and thoughts, sending, positive vibes. She ain't going to listen to anybody. That our Dawn does not. I told her to come and sit on her. And you can't use your elder thing with her, because she just says, I don't think you guys are elder. We're all the same age. But
she's in her 40s, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's as old as my son.
Her mother.
She's as old as my son. Their birthdays are just a couple days apart.
Yeah.
I says, I want to be your mother. I'm a great grandma. But
year. Goodness. April.
Yep. I know. But I just tried to. I have gone in and cleaned out any of the channels I was watching, or Facebook or Instagram, that is getting into all of these agendas and vile posts and stuff. I've unsubscribed. People that I've been subscribed to for 7-8 years, I unsubscribed from them, because I don't care what your opinion is on a knitting podcast or a crochet podcast. I don't want to hear it.
No.
And you vilify somebody that thinks different than you. That's not what I come there for. I come to enjoy, to relax, to get away from. I come for fiber, for yarn, for squish, for, information and help. So, yeah. But nope, looking forward to this Sunday. God only knows what the wheel's going to do this Sunday for me to work on. But I'll put the DDIY sweater back up there. But I am working on it. But that's what I'm trying to do. It's to help me move forward. Keep myself accountable. Use my stash. Do I need to do another inventory? Yes, I do, and update my inventory list. But I'm also involved in another yarn swap that Dawn and I collaborated on. So we're doing one on her channel.
Yeah, and that's March, I think she said.
Yeah. Well, yeah, she got to get through her surgery and stuff. I have a box coming. My Christmas box is on its way, because I told her no rush for mine. She could send it when because I know where she's at with all that shipping and stuff. I hear, I feel you. And I'll do an opening on that. And Deb's box should be here this week, my yarn swap, and I'll do, I'll share that on live. And
yeah, hopefully she does listen to that doctor.
I hope so. I mean,
I can't see her not really. Like, you want
but Dawn,
go to
we all know Dawn can't sit still. She's got to keep busy. So the only thing I'm hoping she does is she picks and chooses what she's going to work on that's not going to damage the left hand, because this is what she's having the surgery. She's had some very extensive surgery done on her left hand. Yes, we can, Jeanette. We can pray. We can pray. Good Lord, please, please. Dawn, but there's no keeping Dawn down.
She crochets, right? So crocheting.
She crochets. She's doing mosaic.
Is she left-handed or right-handed?
Right-handed.
Right. So there's the hand that you use for crocheting.
Well, and she spins. and she paints, and she does resin, and she does 3D printing, and she does laser engraving, and she's got all. And I think there's a new one she wants to try. I forget what it is, and she wants to learn how to start knitting.
Knitting,
You know, yeah. I'm hoping to do a little spin this afternoon. I need a break.
because I've seen some little videos of women crocheting that only have one hand.
Yes, they made a tool. It was wood, and the crochet hook was here, and they were using their good hand, and they were crocheting pretty fast to do their stitches.
Oh no, they just have it on their lap.
Yeah, I've seen that one too, but I did see one where, you know, that she was one of the babies from the 60s, from the morning sickness pills they gave, medicine they gave the moms, but she was just putting it up on the crochet hook, and she was doing double crochets and trebles, and she was doing it really well. So again, improvise and overcome.
Well, yeah, when I went to school to get out into the workforce, there was a girl there. She had one arm because she lost the other one in a car accident. But yeah, she was really quick on the typewriter. On the keyboard, she was really, really fast. So you can overcome it.
Just answering a message.
So long as you have the right mindset. Yeah, you learn to use the other parts of your body to maneuver around. Unfortunately, the girl that I was mentioning with only one arm, she was married, but later on, I guess her husband left her for another girl that was in the group that we were in.
Yeah, populated. That's another thing they do. Yeah, I mean, it's amazing what people are able to improvise, overcome, and to do the things that they love to do. You know, it's not like the people, they'll sit there and they'll just, oh, woe is me type thing. They adjust. You know, I was a bad girl when I had my rotor cuff surgery done. He told me absolutely no crocheting, no knitting. Well, you may as well cut the arm off. So I tried to, I found that knitting was easier for me than the crochet because of the muscles used in the shoulder. Exact resilience rules. So yeah, he wasn't too happy with me. And then when I fell, he really wasn't happy with me. So now I pay because it's all messed up again, and he can't fix it again. He said he had nothing left to fix.
One of the worst things is when you lose your voice and you're not allowed to talk. That's happened to me a few times.
I've lost my voice, and Warren was quite happy. But then again, I know sign language in several languages. One, the universal. We won't go there. Excuse me.
What you looking at?
I was just checking. But it was from Marlene.
All gone.
It was Lindsay. She sent me, so I let Lindsay know they're safe and everything. So.
Oh yes.
Yes.
But still, they need to try and get home. But I think she said they're leaving to come home on the 11th.
Because they're either going to Doketown or Brandon. I'm not sure where they're going.
I think they're going to Winnipeg not Winnipeg, but
Brandon.
Manitoba, because
Brandon.
Her daughter and son-in-law have to do like a course or something.
Yeah.
So they're going to be babysitting.
Yeah. Loves her grandbabies.
Oh, yeah.
Losing my voice. But you know what? Sometimes if you lose, because I've lost mine, I actually had to cancel live because I had no voice. Excuse me. But something like that leaves you alone with your thoughts, which in my case can be scary. Alexa, notifications.
Oh, yeah. Well, I did it once. Well, it happened once at work, and I'm in accounting. So, and it was month end.
No.
Yeah. So you had to like write down what you.
Oh, wow, Jeanette.
Yeah.
Alexa, off. We have a new thing coming Friday.
Oh yeah.
It is It is for pet hair. It has a 360-degree intake system on it to help pull some of the hair in, and it's controlled through Alexa. So we decided to invest in it because we need some help with this hair. 3 times I vacuumed, dry mopped 3 times. Monday, I vacuumed yesterday, dry mopped twice, and it still looks like I have golden retrievers growing around my house.
Have you been collecting the hair?
Not what I take off the floor. I take when I put the vacuum to them, which I told them they're fixing to get, and I have the bags with their hair in it. And I told them just because tomorrow's petty day, I've got to do their nails and the fur on their feet. Well, you know what, Jeanette, though? Some people may find that a blessing, like our spouses or our children. You know?
Yeah.
Well, I hope that everybody's enjoying. I mean, for most part, it seems these are happening on Wednesdays. Again, I just got my first class that I'm teaching for St. John Ambulance. And I'm teaching March 18th, 1-day class up in St. John. Well, I was supposed to take the EFA course that day. I can't do both. So she told me that she would just put them, because they sent the list. We have a lot of courses we can take. A lot of them are virtual that are supposed to help us with our teaching.
Right.
So trying to keep. So I've got to pick mine that I'm going to do. But that's my first, the 18th, and I think it's a Wednesday. Actually, I actually do think the 18th is Wednesday. I have a calendar to put up in here.
Hey, Vima.
Yeah, it's a Wednesday. So welcome in, Bima. So that week's sip, stitch, and socialize would probably be on a different day in the morning. And again, the time race might be March 18th.
Oh, okay.
Because I've got a dentist appointment coming up too. I've got a dentist appointment coming up. I think on the 11th I have a dentist appointment, both Wednesdays. So it might be on Monday, because usually it's Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday I would have it rather than towards the end of the week. But as long as everybody likes doing this, just chit-chatting, no super wheel, nothing, just laid back, chillaxing, and sharing patterns and makes and questions, and so I am going to be okay, Jeanette. Okay. Yeah, I just reached out to I got to think back why they didn't go forward with my application for casual bus driver.
Yes.
Some of my responses didn't fall in line with what they were looking for.
Like what?
And I told Barbara what my answers were, and she says, I says, I'm not going to sit there and coddle and try to reason with a kid that's back talking, swearing at me, and everything else. There's rules, boundaries, and limitations. On that bus, I would be boss, and they have to know that. Not be nice about it, but stern.
Yeah.
Because if they don't respect you, so they didn't like the fact that I'm not going to sit there and coddle the kids, because these people that did the interviews are woke. So that's okay, fine. Oh, no worries, Bima. I got enough on my plate. I was just doing that, don't act, and I have to keep reminding myself, quit acting on impulse, because it gets you into trouble.
I'm sorry. I'm getting old enough that I can do that.
But don't make decisions based on worry or stress. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Yes, big sis. I know. You have to sit and mull over it, and then you can respond.
And that, no, it is true. It's true, Jeanette. That is the first time in almost 50 years of me being interviewed for jobs that I've ever had a application not go forward because of my answers. 50 years. I've been working since I was 16. I mean, I started when I was 12, but in the official work world, 16. And that is the first time. I've always had phenomenal reviews from my employers. When I went to a new employer, I always got good references. So I have no qualms about it. I didn't drive bus when I was in the States for a reason. I didn't have it on my class one, my CDL license for a reason. Okay. With my resume, it's very diverse. I have a lot of options. And I'm at the point in my life now where I'm going to take advantage of them options. I'm putting more work into the channel and on my teaching. The end of next month, I am done as treasurer for the chamber. Jeanette, that's how I look at it. I know all the kids on the island, but I would have had to travel to the mainland until I got my full-time status, and I really didn't have a desire. I went and did it.
So they want you to be a punching bag.
Yeah, you guys have known me long enough. I don't have that in me.
No.
I'm honest. I'm transparent. I'm upfront. You know where you stand with me. But I'm not going to be anybody's punching bag. God bless his heart, Warren found out the hard way. My mom was the first one to tell him, she's your problem now. No give backs. My mother said that about me when we were getting married. I said, thanks a lot. Love you too, mother.
Yeah.
So that's what is going on. I'm hoping everybody's gonna have a great day. I'm getting ready to wrap this up. And hope you'll join me this coming Sunday. I've got to schedule it. I'm gonna go in and schedule it. And be ready to spin the wheels, win a pattern. We're going to start talking about next month, talking about the April monetization, birthday, semi-retirement, all that good stuff. Celebration.
I think Clarice needs her photo shoot today. It's nice and bright.
Clarice.
Yep.
Every time I see her, I'm going to say, Clarice. Can you hear the lambs scream? Oh, Sir Anthony Hopkins. What an actor. So, yeah. I hope wherever you're at, you're staying safe, you're healthy, you're happy, and warm. And doing what it is that makes you happy. Oh. And hug, smiles, and happiness. Yeah. Hug, smiles, and happiness. Pass it on. Make the world a better place each and every day. Don't forget your thummies. Don't forget to come Sunday. Check over the tutorials I have. Some of the island footage. See if you like it. And I'll be doing some more island footage. So here's bye for now from Deer Island.
And Nova Scotia. I hope you all had a great day. Oh, thank you, Gloria. And I hope you have a great rest of your week until Sunday from Nova Scotia and Deer Island.
And we'll see you in the next video, live or post. Love you all. Love you. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Here's bye for now. Whoops.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, guys.